Okay. 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 I think we're okay. Okay. Cool. We are here. Where are the main events? Yes. Games. Okay. Perfect. Let's turn the light on. Welcome. Welcome. New followers, old followers. I guess I should say that multiple times this stream. Hmm. Excuse me. Okay. Um wow, it's already now. It's already Thursday, July 28th. The last stream of the month on Scrabble.com. I need to find the chat. Oops. There might be people in chat already. I need to find the chat. I don't have the chat. Apologies if there's a bit of lag here. I thought I popped the chat out, but I forgot to. Welcome in to anybody that has chatted. If there is anybody. Okay. I don't think there is. Good. Alright. Dropped a few frames probably. Nothing you guys haven't seen before. Whoa. Deezy and Duke cheering 1,000 bits. Thank you for cheering. Thank you for donating to the official Scrabble channel on Twitch. That is quite the first chat. How's it going? I know who you are. I see you all the time. It's good to see you in this chat. Yes, chat works indeed. And you're now the #1 bits leader on this channel. Congratulations for that. So, what else works? Does my brain work? We'll find out today if if I have some Scrabble Players Championship brain fog or some other type of brain fog that we also don't want. But I'm gonna be playing some Scrabble, I think. You thought it was my channel. Fair enough. Hey Churro. How you doing? Welcome in, all the early birds. Churro, congrats on your first gig as a commentator for Scrabble. That was awesome. I obviously couldn't tune in to the coverage live. I listened to a few of your insights, and yeah, great job. Well done. Yeah, that's all I can say. Churro being one of the main commentators, I think, throughout the Scrabble Players Championship event. In any case, I have somewhat of a headache. You know what? I'm gonna I'm gonna take a Tylenol. I don't know, is this terms of service? No. You're allowed to take like ibuprofen on stream. Guess it is sort of kind of weird maybe. Yeah, so I'm back. I don't know if a lot of you knew this because um I wasn't ever doing super well in the tournament, but yeah, I was at I was at the championship. I guess anybody who is watching probably knows that I was there. Like you probably saw me in some camera shots, and I don't know, maybe my name might have been mentioned. And I did play one game on live stream. It was basically like it was sort of how would I put this? It was sort of like a, oh, you poor guy. You and Will Anderson, you poor fellows here. You guys are paired together. You could go to the big screen. Yeah, you could be featured at the big table. Yeah, just to give you a taste of how it might be if you were doing well. Oh man, but it was so much fun. I was glad that obviously I never actually made it to table one, like technically speaking, but it was good to be live streamed one game. If I hadn't been paired with Will Anderson, I don't think that would have happened. I think I was in like sixth place at some point. I don't remember. Um. Oh, you think I would wanted to have more camera? Wait, is that more camera time? That's not more camera time. Wait, why would I do that, WTF? Why would I stay? Why would I stay? How many times did I phony in the tournament? Good question, Pachi. I'm waiting for someone to match me, by the way, on playscrabble.com. I'm sure a lot of you are new here, so before I continue chatting, which I want to chat a lot with you guys, I missed you guys. But if you're new to this feature of the Scrabble channel, every single Thursday at this hour, or these 2 hours, I am on playscrabble.com playing viewers. So if anybody wants to play me, they can send me a match. My name is AxerTypo on the playscrabble.com website, and I recommend you match me between 3 and 15-minute challenges. I guess those are only two of the types of challenges, or two of the four. But yeah, feel free to send me a match request. However good you might consider yourself at the game of Scrabble, you can always win. There's always a possibility that you can beat anybody at Scrabble. So how many times did I phony? Hey, Chris donates a lot. Thank you for the comment. Hi, Blue Skies. Churl playing a little bit. Got to finish eating. Sounds good. WTF wanted me to photobomb. Yeah. I hope I didn't photobomb too hard. So Pachi asked how many times I phonied in the tournament. I think I only phonied 4 times. Is that right? It might have been like 5 or 3 or 6. I don't know. I phonied twice in one game intentionally. And then I might have phonied unintentionally. I don't think I phonied unintentionally actually at all. So the game 3, I played against Andy Huang, who I think was featured on table 1. So if you guys were watching, you probably saw him. I phonied him on purpose with this word, glamoured, which is, I mean, unless you know that it's not a word in NWL, then it's very, very hard to challenge. I actually once played this word against Jason Lee. Very, very strong player. Actually, a stronger player, I think, than Andy, although they're maybe close in strength. But I'm pretty sure Jason Lee is a stronger player than Andy. I phonied with that, and Jason accepted. So when given the opportunity against Andy, it was probably a decent position to do it, except that it blocked his bingo, and except that Andy was very, very much a Chad in challenging that word, because it's very hard to challenge. Clamored is a word. Be glamour is a word. This could very well be a verb, glamour, and it's a Collins word. So yeah, he challenged that word. And then later on in the game, I was doing really poorly, and I was probably going to lose unless I drew into a triple. And so I played the word jubility, which is not a word, for 171 points. And the reason I played it is because I was pretty certain it was going to stay on the board. If Andy challenged the word and was wrong, he was going to lose the game. So if he didn't challenge, he had an outplay, a 50-point outplay that would have won very easily. So I was pretty sure he would let it go, but the Chad struck again, and he challenged. And it wasn't even like a pride challenge. Like sometimes you challenge the word not because it makes sense to, but because your pride is under fire. It's like, this is not the game theory optimal thing to do, but I'm a proud person and I will not let this phony go. So yeah, he challenged it and I was like beside myself. Like instead of winning by 35, he won by 230. And I was like, how could you do that? Like, why did you do that? He's like, well, if you fished for that and you successfully hit it, you deserve to win the game. And I also just didn't think it was a word, and spread is important. And so I challenged, even though it might have cost me the game. And I was like, wow, like that is so not what I expect somebody to do in a tournament like this. But kudos to you. Like, I wanted to congratulate him, but I was so upset. In any case, those are the two phonies I remember. I challenged off a few phonies, but it was pretty clean overall. Like, I know that table one, what you guys saw and witnessed, I think was probably a lot less indicative of what was happening in my own games. Yeah, he didn't know for sure. You can never really know for sure unless you've studied all the words multiple times and you have an extremely good memory, which Andy has not studied all of the words, at least to my knowledge. Yeah, no, my games were pretty clean, but also pretty sad. I finished the tournament 16 and 15, right at the middle of the pack. Was never really in huge contention to win. But yeah, pretty brutal for me, guys. But Montreal took down both the Scrabble Players Championship and the Word Cup. So our city is on fire. Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Who would have thought that we were going to be where all the Scrabble moolah and fame was taken home this year? So yeah, I'm looking at you, Portland, Oregon, and Melbourne, Australia. Montreal has a real claim to the throne of Scrabble. I don't know, Luckboxland, what happened. I have to look at the games, which I'm excited to do. It didn't seem like anything was going my way. No, for both. Lola, there's not a single city other than Montreal that took down more than one championship. Montreal took Word Cup, Jackson Smiley, and SPC, Michael Fagan. So just because Portland took down the Word Cup, which was arguably the strongest field of the three, doesn't make it the better city. So yeah, that's the point. Okay, let's look at this game. We're playing Churro, one of your favorite commentators from the Scrabble Players Championship, and she opens with a bingo for 66, and I have 4 A's, 2 G's, and a B. So things are off to a bumpy start. I am glad I took that Tylenol just a couple minutes ago. Albany was stronger, guaranteed. Okay, right behind you. Right behind you won both Albany tournaments, both recent Albany tournaments. So he has a claim to the throne as well, for sure. How's it going, man? All right. I can't play really Gaga anywhere. Like I could play Gaga here for 10, but I'd rather exchange. I'm probably gonna exchange here. This is a word that uses 3 A's. I don't think there is. So I'm gonna swap everything. Get rid of all these. Hope for a better future. Hey Ruby, how's it going? Um, you're great? Great. You finished in like, what did you finish right behind you? You finished really well. And I think you told me and I forgot. Fourth, that's what I thought it was. Congrats on fourth, right behind you. Finishing fourth in the CSW division. We had a lot of fun. We played a really fun variant of Scrabble. Yeah, I think this is the play. We played 10 tile Scrabble after hours. Oh, cool. Good to hear, Ruby. 10 tile Scrabble, can you imagine? So the rules were simple. Regular Scrabble, except you have 10 tiles. And a 7-letter word gives you 50 points extra, as usual. 8-letter word, 60 points. 9-letter word, 70 points. 10-letter word, 80. And when I say 10-letter word, 9-letter word, I mean using that amount of tiles from your rack. So if you use 9 tiles, you get 70 extra points. And on the first turn, we decided that it was way too OP to be able to use the double and the triple on the first go. So the rule was you can't hit the triple word. You had to maybe play a content play if you wanted to get close. Hey, Zespunzo. There were a couple tens. I played questioned, non-lawyers. So those are really fun. Really fun finds. Okay, so pole comes down. I have 3 E's, 2 I's. I might exchange again here. What could I do instead of exchanging? Because the more I exchange, the less I score, right? I guess I could maybe play melee. No, that's just not. That's not a thing. So yeah, I'll exchange again. I think I'm gonna keep MISE. That should bingo a significant amount. I could also just keep MES because I might get into more vowel trouble if I keep this lead, but we'll see. I'm in pretty big trouble anyway, as it is. Okay, that's a good draw. I have bingos in multiple spots. It actually is impossible. It's impossible for Churro to block my bingos. So we have a chance to come back from this early deficit. But yes, everybody in chat, tell me how it went if you were watching the coverage. I saw there were tons of viewers at some point, 300, 400 even at the very end, which is awesome. I am so happy to see you guys watching Scrabble content in such large numbers. I think the broadcast started off a little shaky, which it always does. I remember last Thursday, I made a prediction about Wander 15's first day record. Not forgetting that within 24 hours the prediction is canceled. So as a result, that prediction never came to fruition. But yeah, the reason I made that prediction is like, oh yeah, like on day one they're not going to have time to do predictions. So I was like, it's no problem. And that was correct. Day one was very shaky, I think, internet wise. But it seems like they fixed things up really, really fast. Okay. Now would be a good time to know how many letters my opponent exchanged. This will give back more 8-letter words than the other placement, but thank you for following, Bombs13. But this one allows like polled words and polls words. Let's do this one for the fun. Wow. Okay, look at us. Look at us go. What a draw. Were you a toxic chatter, WTF? You know the answer to that. That is a resounding yes. WTF is always a toxic chatter during these big events. Sometimes he has days where he's not toxic on like regular streams. But yeah, definitely had his troll hat on for the entirety of what I witnessed. Hey, Muffin with Tentacle. It was really good. What I wonder is why you know that. Why you know that I ate cheese ravioli last night at Olive Garden in Albany. We had a 9-hour drive from Baltimore. Yes, the coffee pasta. Beautiful. Hold on, let me... Leanest Latines. Wait. Is there not a third? All right. So leanest is 74. I guess that's the play. Takes the C hook. Jeez. Why does it matter? I don't know. Why would he mention that detail to you? I mean, I know who told you, but like, did you ask what everybody ate? So last night at like 9 p.m., I had a delicious dinner at Olive Garden in Colony, New York, right across from where we play the Albany Scrabble tournaments. So that was a nice treat on our way back from Baltimore to Montreal. The cheese ravioli was good. I finished it. I now have a 5-cheese ziti that I'm probably going to consume after this stream, if you were wondering. And probably Muffin with Tentacles, the only one wondering about that. But I have to tell you guys, I was so tired yesterday. I was so tired yesterday that not only did I spill water, I had like a cup of water in the car. I spilled that a bit on myself. Then later, when looking for my phone charger, I spilled another passenger's water a little bit. Luckily, it didn't get on his computer. And then at dinner, I toppled my glass of water and it broke into like a bunch of pieces on the table, and like I flooded the table. I spilled 3 waters. I know. I need a sippy cup. Loth, what a great play setting up an S hook. It also sets up a C hook, which I have. I'm considering playing Sank here to get rid of the hook. I mean, cleanest is already there, but pretty sure this is a more dangerous hook than cleanest. Otherwise, what would I do? QI somewhere? QI is probably always a good option. Like if I play QI here... No. Give me my blank. QI is a decent option too. But I'm ahead now. I might really want to... I'm really likely to bingo after QI. So should I give up like 40 points? I think I will. Okay, I'm going to play QI and try to bingo. Oh no. I don't think I drew into a bingo. No, I slept. I don't actually know how well I slept. I think I slept okay. Which year isn't a word, right? Whoa. Thank you for following, Jellicle Kid. Oh, I know who that is. Jellicle Kid. Oh, which year is a word? Okay. We play which year. I didn't think that was a word. Yeah, welcome in the chat to Austin, 2-time winner of the CSW national event. Congratulations. Well done to you. And of course, Churro is such a fierce competitor that when she's losing, she is going to play much faster because she knows I am paying attention to chat. And so she's using every single opportunity she can to try and get ahead in the game. I have a decent lead now, but it's still close if she bingos. So yeah, let's see what happens. Bottled rage? Yeah, maybe. Honestly, it could be bottled rage, Austin. At least it was water every time. Yeah, 7 years of bad luck. Oof. Yeah, we didn't go to Wasabi. I think it was closed. And we weren't that hungry. Wasabi is a all-you-can-eat sushi place in Colony, New York. Sorry for not going there. All right, so there's a couple options here, actually. I could try and like block this D a little bit with Yen, keep a really good leave. Or I could just continue my try to score as much as possible route. Play Pined. Yip. I can't play Yip anywhere. Yep. Thank you for following. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Austin. Oh no, wait. Chess Bunzo gifting to Austin. The widget doesn't say exactly what happened. But yeah, thank you so much, Chess Bunzo. Gifting a sub. Okay, so Pined makes sense. Pine makes sense. I'm gonna do this. And I draw the second blank. Sushi doesn't belong in all-you-can-eat format. Wow, those are fighting words. Those are fighting words. All right. I can play Yet, or I can block. Yet seems fine. I can also play GYRE. Doesn't score as much. There are no E's left. Wait, when is she ever gonna bingo? Alright, that changes things. I'm just gonna go for a bingo myself, I think. Alright, let's play this. I'm feeling pretty good now. Sushi quantity equals so much rice. Yeah, fair enough. I can only sort of like pay attention to chat. I mean, I'll be able to pay attention now. Because the game is over. What was happening? Yeah, Lisa's water. Yeah, I spilled 3 waters. It's crazy. I don't know how well I slept during the tournament. I think I slept okay. The first night I didn't because one of my roommates is a sleep talker. So the next nights I had to put up some white noise so that I could sleep better. Nothing interesting. That's the problem, Ruby. That's the problem. If it was something interesting, I would have been fine with the sleep talking. But it was just regular sleep talk that doesn't make any sense. It's like really, really unfortunate. In any case, I see we still have that timed command from Mubot about the Scrabble Players Championship live stream, which just concluded last afternoon, yesterday. So yeah, I guess I could probably figure out how to get rid of that. Maybe not though. How could I sleep during the interesting? Well, I know, but I can't sleep during any of the sleep talking. So if it's gonna be sleep talking, at least it should be interesting. But yeah, that once I put on the white noise, I didn't know what was being said. Hey, Chris Donates a lot wants to play. Awesome. I will be happy to play you after this. But of course, Churro's now taking all the time in the world. She has so much time left because she's time rushing me. But now that the game is lost, she can no longer use that strategy. Poor Churro. Oh man, do I feel bad for poor Churro. Had such a good lead in the beginning of the game. By the way, I don't talk like this. If you're challenging me for the first time, Churro and I are good friends. It's not I don't trash talk like this against most people. Oh man. Just don't worry about it. It's all good. Okay, blocking. This is a good play. It blocks my best play. Which you might have seen that I might have based on the unseen tiles. I guess I'm just gonna play Bun. Yeah. Not seeing anything much better. Bun is 23. This is 22. Eh. Guess I'll do this. No. Whoops. Oh wow, third A. Nice. Hey, no, I don't, Ruby. Yeah, earplugs. I lost one of my earplugs, so like one earplug doesn't really work, right? Ruby used to sleep, talk, and walk. Would converse with your apartment mates about your guinea pig, which you didn't have. Aw, I guess they should have had one. Like you clearly wanted one. Yeah. No, yeah, I'm not. I am very professional against. I'm very professional against most opponents. But because in our only tournament game ever, Churro beat me, I have this very nasty, nasty rivalry now. Churro's just so good. Incredibly good at Scrabble. And I couldn't be prouder of her progress. Even though I have probably very little to do with it. She's just so naturally talented. In any case, what else is going on? If I missed any of your questions, let me know. During that pressuring time situation, it's harder to follow along as well as think about the game. But you guys are the main reason for this stream. So make sure I give you all the attention you deserve. Exactly, Dizian Duke. Someone on stream yesterday said you are his biggest rival. Indeed, I am aware that transpired. It's very interesting because I don't feel the same way at all about said person. Ruby has a question. I'm waiting. But yeah, I'm happy to answer everyone's questions about pretty much anything. Ruby asks, did I get unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks? I got unlimited breadsticks and salad. You can't get both unless you order 2 entrees. So Torres is what I thought would happen. That's why I wanted to play Abba and stick myself with 2 U's. But I took the points. Of course I did. Okay, Odia. Oh wait, why didn't I just play a do like I wanted to? Oops. Should have just played a do for one more. Okay, good game, Churro. And the challenge from Chris has expired just in time. I would love to. Wow, 499, 401. Well, round summary says 496, 404. Total of 900 points. Good game. Thank you. I got very good tiles to come back there. Which isn't what occurred in most of my losses at the SPC, where I was just starting off on the wrong foot a lot of the time. But yeah. Back to online. This is my home court. This is where the magic happens, apparently. Good luck to Chris Donates a lot at blocking my opening bingo. Good luck. Will we have a stream snipe block, or will we have a random block, or will we have no block at all? Find out after the however long it takes for Chris to make an opening play. Nice find, a critter. Found the word on my rack. Very good. Very good find. But yeah, I love salad. Honestly, it was funny because there were 5 of us at dinner yesterday, and 4 of the 5 had salad. 2 of the 4 said it was like especially good this time. And I couldn't disagree more. I felt like the salad was less fresh than usual. Yeah. Some person that had never been to Olive Garden got the soup. Exactly. Whenever they say super salad, it takes me like a half a second to register what they mean by that. Play Scrabble sponsored by Olive Garden. No. No. Play Scrabble is sponsored by Scrabble Go. And I think that is all the sponsorship that Play Scrabble ever needs. Although I'm sure other sponsors would be potentially welcome. I don't make those decisions. Scrabble Go to Olive Garden. Yeah, indeed. I'm sorry, there's no Olive Garden in Quebec. There was an East Side Mario's once upon a time, but not anymore. So we don't have like these all you can eat places that are really nice. Knool was watching Matthew Tunnicliffe, Muffin with Tentacle, play at the SPC on, was it live stream? Were you on live stream? Or just at the annotation board? Pretty sure you were probably on live stream at some point. But yes, what a great name. Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship. So Chris donates a lot, hasn't made a move. I wonder if, yeah, the disconnection has occurred. So I might not actually, this is not something I predicted. I predicted either a stream snipe would block my opening play, a random play would block it, or I wouldn't get blocked. But I'm actually getting blocked by a disconnection. So that's very sad. My opening bingo will probably not hit the board if 5 seconds go by. Very, very sad. Boo. I'm sure that was on purpose too. Instead of trying to block, just disconnecting so that I never get to play my bingo. Great strategy. Oh, man. All right. Well, I don't know what happened to Chris Donates a lot. Hopefully the internet's okay. But I'm going to be playing Oxygen and wishing them luck. I do not have an opening bingo this time. Of course. I'm just the unluckiest person alive, guys, right? Like, I play Scrabble so that I can tell you all how unlucky I am because there's some luck involved in Scrabble. That was my strategy the whole time. Now that I have this platform, now that all of you know who I am, I need you guys to know that I'm just the unluckiest person alive. Gotta say it. Oop. See, I almost kicked my camera. Kicked my camera off of its hinges. RIP my Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry. How's it going, Bootcat? Didn't have Olive Garden in your area growing up. Mythical restaurant, indeed. People are talking about restaurants now. You're welcome. Hopefully nobody's hungry. I'm sure a lot of you are hungry now. Okay, interesting position. Start things off. Vogue hits the board, limiting options. I can play Ivy, set up both of my T's, or just one of them. And I probably bingo a decent amount. And if I play Tivy, I also probably bingo a decent amount. And I don't have duplicates. I score one extra point, but I also open this H column. I open some plays through the T. I open higher scoring plays on the F column. But I also don't allow opponent to hook Ivy with a T that they might have, because there are 6 T's in the game, or a J. J would hurt, but clearly opponent didn't have a J on the Vogue play, so that is unlikely to be a play letter on their rack now, but very well could have had a T. So interesting spot. Very interesting spot. I don't actually know which way to go. I think I'm gonna play Tivy. All right, drew the Q with the U. Hey, 14 Domino. We're lucky now to have Scrabble streamers. Yes, I think we are very lucky. How many do we have at the moment? A couple. We need more. I know the Wiggles channel has started streaming finally, so there's some more Scrabble streams in the air. But always more, never less. We just want content, and by we I mean me and Will Anderson, and probably a lot of you in chat. You guys like content, I think. So yeah, if you're thinking about streaming Scrabble and you have any questions, that's me. You can ask me. You can ask anybody. Very open community. There's a lot of potential for you out there. So yeah, just let us know. Be very exciting to see. Yeah, let's shout out Wiggles for more Scrabble content. Let's go. We love Scrabble. Yeah, actually yesterday there was a very special live stream on that channel where the newly crowned Scrabble Players Champion, Michael Fagan, was present at the residence of 14 Domino. And I watched some of it, and I think I have like 40 minutes left to watch, but it's definitely worth a watch if you guys want to review the games, the interesting games from the event, and maybe pick the new champion's brain about multiple subjects, including me. I was a subject of discussion for some reason. I'm irrelevant. You know, like I don't know what I have to do with anything. But yeah, there was a bit of discussion about myself. So feel free to take a look at that. Oh, VTuber, that's a great idea. That is a great idea. Quake for 36. I think this is my play. Yeah, VTuber Scrabble stream. I think there is somebody that's streaming that these days, I think. I've seen it. I've seen a VTuber doing Scrabble. Not my cup of tea, but hey. Austin, you have no idea You have no I don't know if you're I think Austin has just made WTF's entire day by saying that. Not only have you just like melted everyone's hearts, everybody just loves Austin. By the way, I should give Austin a shout out because he streams on his own channel and will continue to do so, I think, even though he's won another few $1,000 playing Scrabble. He will still ask for that subscription if you really like him. But I think, yeah, I think you just made WTF's entire day by saying someone asked about Josh, I think. Yeah, he usually streams right after this. So anybody can feel free to tune in as well. All right, so what do I do? Like I have the QI hook, but nothing else really. Down 42. Like if I play this, how often do I bingo? I have to do some iterating here. Sheeties. See these? What else? Eliast. Does that even fit anywhere? No. Oh, it fits there. Okay, Eliast. I don't seem to bingo all that much. Sweetie. Huh. So I could do this. This might bingo more often, but it also gets rid of my S, which has recursive value. Even if I cannot use my S very well next turn, I can definitely do so on future turns. So yeah, I'm not really sure what to do. I think I'm just gonna play QI and hope for the best. All right. Okay, another bingo. And if I don't have a response here, I'm pretty much dead. But I've come back from worse odds. I have come back from worse odds. So, without a bingo, Steenius doesn't quite fit. I don't know. Just play Deet. Sort of cuts off circulation a bit here. That's fine, I think. Yeah, this is one of the bad things that can happen after just this small play here. Which I don't know if that was right. Alright, let's play this. Is that a good draw? There's a bingo through the end, but that's not likely to stay. Yep, very quickly goes away. Frigates through an R. Vestigal. Anyways, we might also get to take a look at a couple of the games from the championship yesterday if you guys are interested in taking taking another look at them. I have a couple in another tab if you guys are interested. We can do that. Am I planning to go to any upcoming tournaments? I'm signed up for a couple of tournaments before October that I may or may not go to. But yeah, I think the next big tournament on the horizon is Lake George in mid-October. Yeah, Ottawa one day. Yeah, that's the one I'm signed up for. That's the newest one, and like it's like in a month and a bit, I think. Yes. If only we could play Michael Fagan's last name. We can play this, which is close enough, potentially. All right. I don't really know. Gift fitages. Am I missing something? I could play like if or fig. Get rid of the G. Yeah, none of these look very good. I think I'm gonna play GIF. Balances as best as I can. September 11th, tournament in Teaneck, New Jersey. So, yeah, I will not be making it to Vegas in October. Wait, where is that question from? Oh. Yeah, because it's the same weekend as Lake George. But yeah. A critter, you should wait. Luckily that's a Collins word, but you should wait until I've played my letters. Okay. I am losing by 172. I think I'm gonna lose this game, guys. I'm not really sure, but I think I'm gonna lose this game. Stanite through a T. Inanus, Stanine. I have... What do I have, actually? What actually fits now? Stanine, Inanus. Nope. Yeah, did he block everything? I don't know. Stanite. Through an L. What's through an L? Insalient. Stanline. I guess I have sonations here through the O. Guess that's the thing. Venetians doesn't fit through the V and the E. But is that really all I have? That would be really, really sad if I'm bingoing for 59 here with such a rack. Tan lines. Okay. Gotta take what you can get. Yeah, unluckiest man in Scrabble. I told you, Saint Monday. Oh yeah, antigens. Oh, I could have won the game after that. Oops. Never mind, I'm not the unluckiest person. I just missed antigens. Anywho. Yeah, so this is how I imagine like a lot of my games went, where I was in a lot of trouble early but missed a key play, probably. That's probably what happened. But I have to check out my games. If you guys aren't subscribed to my YouTube channel, you should probably subscribe to my YouTube channel. And this is that. I will be posting some amount of games from the two recent events. And I don't know how many or which ones yet. From the 3 recent events I just played in, actually. I might have. I don't know what I would have drawn, Pachi, if I had played antigens. All I know is on this iteration, I drew this rack after Inations. But there are definitely multiple scenarios that are possible where my opponent does not block the triple triple and I draw into a triple triple, which is why Antigens was far better play, being down so many points. But yeah, a common thing that people get into in Scrabble analysis is, oh man, I drew this word. I should have played this other word there. Which is only a valid thing to say for the one scenario where you drew that word out of the bag. You know what I mean? Like, there are so many variations. So it's not enough to look at the one that occurred to judge in hindsight a play that you made. Let's see. Maybe I'll try in triple triple now. That's definitely not going to work out. Yeah, like even if you're drawing from the same tile bag, you're gonna draw differently every single time. All right. Huh. Yeah. I think it's over, guys. The game is over. But I'll still try to make it reasonable. Okay. There are no triple triples with the 7 in 7th position. With the 7 with the J in 7th position. I'm almost certain that that's like a rule. I don't think there's a single word 8 letters long with the J in 7th position. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh yeah, Austin. Yeah, thank you guys for spoiling the position. I could lie and said that I saw the chat before I made my play. And that's what I'm doing right now. But yeah, if you suggest a play in chat that I didn't see before you suggested it, I will not play it. That is one of my my rules of thumb, because that would be considered cheating. Which is something I don't like to do. So beware. If you want to ruin the position, go ahead. But it's at the risk of me being very sad. Yeah, it's always Twitch chat versus Josh. Okay, fiddles now. Fiddlesticks on my rack. Just play def, I guess. And Chris is back. Chris is back with another challenge. Hopefully it'll be better this time. Anyways, yeah. Who else? Who's new? Who's new here that I haven't seen in chat? I know there are a lot of you that were active during the broadcasts within the last week that I didn't recognize. So it's really good to see all the new people following the channel. This is obviously very different from what is, well, not very different. It's Scrabble, you know. But it's a different broadcast than what you might be used to. It's so much fun to see these big tournaments, and I honestly think onwards and upwards, more big tournaments sooner rather than later that are live streamed. That is the best possible scenario for our community. So if you're out there and you can assist in any way in achieving that ideal situation, utopia per se, please do it. We love it. You guys love the coverage. I love the coverage. Yeah. More tournaments. More tournaments. Stream could have 2,000 people. I agree. Yeah, could. Definitely could, 14 Domino. If I knew how we could increase viewership by tenfold, I would be, I don't know, I'd be some sort of like, um, um, pariah or something. What's the word? Prophet, not pariah. Set up a triple triple. But I'm over here doing my best, guys. But sometimes your best is not enough. Sometimes you try your hardest at a national championship and you get 25th place or something. Or whatever I finished. What can you do? All right, what's going on here? How do I guess I could just play Res, score some points. I could play Zed, score even more points, right? Res is 39, yeah. All right. Good racks, just not good enough. Antigens might have won me the game. Maybe. Pay Amazon to put you on the front page. Hey, maybe. That could work too. That could definitely work. So, who's next? Chris donates a lot. Hopefully that won't disappear before the time this game is over, like last time. Quaker for 32. Wow. That's a lot of points for one tile. You love to see it. Is there some issue now to me playing Pooh? Huh. Well, do I have a second outplay is the first question. Is there a word with AAERT? Is there not? So area doesn't fit quite there. Am I giving a bingo? I don't think so. Okay. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. It's a high scoring game. Oh, I went overtime. Oops. I am so off my game to not notice that. Oof. So this is the time, guys. This is the time to match me when I am exhausted. Oh no, it disappeared. When I'm exhausted from 90 games of over-the-board Scrabble in the last 4 weeks. This is the time to take advantage of the streamer. Yeah. Chris, feel free to resend the challenge for a 4th time, and hopefully I'll play you. In any case, yeah. Where are all the new viewers? I've seen a few of you already. I would love to be introduced. I'm sure you guys got tons of you guys had tons of fun the last week, and that the Scrabble community has grown in the last week. And that is what we like to see. Good game, Luckbox Lind, well played. Oh my god, is it gonna happen again, guys? Please. Please let my bingo play this time. I don't know if I can handle it if it doesn't. Please, 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 please. Pretty please. With a cherry on top. Every second that passes is an eternity of wondering. Doesn't fit. Doesn't fit. What can I say? What can I say? This isn't valid. Yeah. Have you ever seen someone more crushed? Have you ever seen someone more crushed than I am right now? I don't think you have. Really don't think you have. What a sad state of affairs. This should be a word. I can't even like phony. We're playing in word validation mode. So I can't play a phony word hoping that if it gets challenged off, my opponent will give me a spot. All right. Let's see. No improvement. Yeah. Cool story, 14 domino. Really? Is this a word? No. Not valid. How does this happen? How do I draw an opening bingo twice? Neither time it fits. I must be the most unlucky person on the face of the earth. There's no other explanation. The universe wanted me to suffer today. And the universe will not emerge victorious. I am having an awesome time with you guys. It does not matter if I never bingo for the rest of my life. You guys are all here. We're hanging out. We're having a great time. The universe can go take a hike. I will not be made to suffer because of luck. No, I didn't have an opening bingo against you, Luckbox, but against Chris twice in a row is what I'm referring to. All right, what is this rack? Is there a bingo on this rack through the E? I don't think so. Too many R's and N's. But yeah, what else? What else is new, chat? What else is happening? What was your favorite moment of the coverage of the Scrabble Players Championship? What is it, the Orioles mascot? Was it Michael Fagan winning? Was it Austin Shin winning? Was it me winning against Wander 15? I thought that was pretty awesome. We'll probably take a look at that game after this. What else could it have been? Co-equates. Co-equates was pretty amazing. Austin winning was, honestly, they did a very good job of including. They did a very good job of including the CSW standings whenever they had the chance, and the interview at the end. They also covered many CSW games. So I'm pretty sure that most of the criticism on that regard is misplaced. I think originally they were not going to show CSW at all. Um, so I think the fact that they showed any of it made people want more. So that might have been a problem. Like a lot of people probably didn't even know that wouldn't have even known that there was CSW happening, if it weren't for the coverage. Ori put his face in his hands after losing, and photographers zeroed in on his anguish. I heard that happens. That is so brutal. That is so brutal. Poor Ori. But that was your favorite moment. Oh man. You guys are cruel. Some of you guys are just cruel. All right. Let's play brand. This is a branded stream. Oh my gosh, what did I just draw? Non-port was a good phony. See you, Ruby. Or his attempts at phonies. Did he phony a lot and not get away with it, a Critter? I thought he got away with like most, if not all of his phonies. Seeing phonies on the board was good. I mean, look. On the one hand, your first question, Pachi, about how many phonies played, my games were not representative of the games that were streamed in terms of like the not the mistakes necessarily, but the phonies and stuff. Like the Taluane's thing, the Robin missing the double letter score on Wiener, on her opening play of Weaner, the Torquay thing, all the phonies. Like that was not at all the case in my games. It was probably a lot to do with the fact that it was being streamed. There's an extra level of nerves that go into that. But the stream game that I played with Will was very, very clean. I think both of us might have made one mistake. And so yeah, it was so weird for me to be like not in contention, but yet seeing like the games that were happening and being like, wow, this is like there's a lot of phonies. There's a lot of weird stuff happening in these games. It was sort of disappointing on one hand. And on the other hand, it's really good, I think, on the other hand, because it goes to show that, I mean, especially with Michael winning and everything, it goes to show that you really don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be a Will Anderson, or a Nigel Richards or an Austin Shin, like people that just know the dictionary front and back and don't make any word mistakes almost ever, to be a top player in Scrabble. You really don't. And I've always held this to be true. Like I can miss bingos during a game, and that doesn't mean I'm going to lose the game. That doesn't mean I'm a bad player. It means I have work to do, but it's not going to decide. It's not game deciding a lot of the time. So I think it's good for those that were watching that like thought that like to get to the level of a Michael Fagan or a Robin or an Ori or Jeremy Hall, just Barry Keith, like all the people that were featured, to get to that level, you do not need to be perfect at all. And you can do really well, even with a lot of word knowledge mistakes. So that part is pretty good, I think. Okay. What am I doing here? I got bingoed on again. I have a terrible rack again. Huh. What to do? Do I exchange? Huh. This is quite bad. I guess I was like subconsciously not paying attention to the position. Fern. Oops, what the heck? Oh gosh. Swap. Let's keep IN. See what happens. I hope Ori wins. He deserved it. Okay. Yeah, hopefully. Ori's really good. He was definitely the favorite going into the finals. So Critter Mean says, I guess I meant his attempts at winning. Okay. He missed double challenge. Same Monday, missed double challenge. Should I try to read that copy pasta in Will's voice? Hey, Scrabble fans. Yeah, I can't really. I can't. Okay, bye, Lola. I'm sure you're already gone. About to play very strong former national champion, Conrad Bassett-Bouchard. Pony's definitely made for good entertainment. Yeah, it is good entertainment. This was a weird nationals. I agree. I agree, Saint Monday. People in Div 1 miss more bingos than most people think. I agree. I honestly wish they showed games from all divisions. I think if our main focus is to grow the game, showing that players of all levels can compete should be more important than just showcasing the best of the best. It could be discouraging. Yeah, exactly. That goes with what I was saying. Like, showing the faults in our stars, of course, doesn't go the entire 9 miles or whatever the saying is. So, of course, like, just seeing that, like, players can make really good plays regardless of their level of expertise is a good thing for sure. I do think that on the lower divisions, most people would not want to be streamed. Maybe the kids would be okay with it, like the younger crew. But definitely them introducing like a Division 2 game between two school Scrabble champions / players was a really good idea, I think, in the end. Because yeah, they're on their way up. The youth played so well. Like, I don't know, I have to calculate how much rating like people under 30 gained versus lost. And I think like Nathaniel Campos gained like 400 rating, like all sorts of crazy things occurred. Like it was insane. Um hey Mopo, how's it going? But yeah, I think for the most part, I think that it should be the higher echelons mostly, for those reasons. But for sure, you could do with showing lower division games as well. I think the viewership mostly wants to see the best of the best, though. Leo McKenna and Nolan gained so much hundreds of ratings points. Yeah. Am I disappointed? Of course, Mopo. Yeah, very disappointed, but got to move forward. I am not quitting. I'm not doing anything drastic. So, yeah. You guys still have to deal with me however low my rating goes. All right. I don't know. Yeah, I could play that. I could play that, Dustin. I don't think it's as good as this, though. All right. That seems like a decent rack. But if it doesn't bingo, it's not a decent rack. Because I can't score anything. Yeah, Will, that's the thing. Like, however bad I was doing, I was looking at how bad Will was doing. I was like, okay, it's not that bad. Because Will's a better player than me, and he had an incredibly rough tournament. Um, so yeah, commiserations, of course. Excuse me. Playing the bottom seed on day 4, yeah, and almost lost that game, I think. But even the bottom seed is a very strong player. So what can you do? Yeah, he was 14 and 14 plus 1100, I think, which is hilarious. Like if you lost the same amount of games you won, but the games you won by like 100 times as much as you lost by or whatever. Whatever the number is. It's pretty crazy. Not 100 times, but yeah. That means the games he won by more than like 110 on average. The games he lost by like very little. I had a performance once of 11 and 11 plus 1100, which was just brutal. It's like, great, I scored a lot of points, but I didn't win any games. 1614 plus 2000? Okay, Austin, you can just anything I say Austin can one up. That is crazy. Of course, if it's an open, those things are bound to happen for sure. Um, yeah. Opens you play a lot of um players that are rated much lower than you. Um, yeah. Oh no. Oh wait, but if I win this one, I'll be happy because I'm losing. But we see that the Wi-Fi again is an issue. No. I'm not sure if I should feel bad, folks. Should I feel bad? I think I should feel bad. He's back. He's back. Clutch. And he blocks my bingo. Oh, now I feel so sad. Oh, I still have a bingo. Okay. Almost missed it. I'm no longer sad. He blocked Durines. That was the only bingo I saw. Dourines. But this one is a bingo too and fits. Oof. Okay. Almost missed another one. I'm sure Austin is proud of that. Oh yeah, reunions was also a bingo. That fit. I didn't see that one either. I'm telling you guys, I am no good at this game. I am terrible. Austin, try not to spoil. See, look what happens when you don't spoil. I actually find the bingo. Sometimes. Implied ampersand. Is it better to play with or without automatic verification for practice? It is much better to play with verification. With verification, for sure. Because you're just at an immense disadvantage in Scrabble if you don't know any words. And with verification, you're not going to get screwed over by phonies, and you're not going to get phonied by your opponent either. So it's much, much better for practice because then you can hone your strategy skills and the words can come later. You can always learn the words later. Okay. Down 41. You can play Axon. I could play off my Q. I don't have a good spot to do that though, I don't think. I could play QI. But other than that, I'd have to like play off my blank, I think. So Axon seems pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's another blank. I see one bingo. I see two bingos. I see 3 bingos. What else? There has to be more than 3, right? I don't know. I only see 3. But with 2 blanks, the thing is, it's not like I have 2 blanks. I mean, I do have 2 blanks, which is why I'm like able to have such possible great plays. But one of these blanks has to be a U. So it's only like I have 1 blank when I'm searching for bingos here. I know that the blank's going to be a U. I just have to find the other blank. So it's much easier to see options than you might normally think. This doesn't take an S. That's a luck box draw? I don't know. Maybe. Am I gonna win this game? If I'm gonna win this game, it's a luck box draw. Because why was I in this position in the first place, right? Why am I losing this game? Did I do anything terribly wrong? I don't think so. But if I did, I'd like to know about it. But why was I in such a poor position? So then when you put that into perspective, maybe this draw was just deserved, you know? Deserved. I don't think Pooing was right. So weird to say that. Pooing was 22 points, Fujio was 18. The leave of NOS has got to be over 4 points better than the leave of US. And also not blocking the P that I wanted to use for a bingo was also a good thing for me. So I'm pretty sure my play of Fujio was better than Pooing. I might have missed something else though. Okay, do I feel lucky now? I might be feeling a bit lucky. Maybe slightly lucky. Maybe. I don't know. Don't you think, like Wander 15 famously said, I'm the hero. I should be bingoing every time. Yeah, there's actually the player that finished 3rd place, ampersand. I think that was Joey Kraftchick who finished 3rd place. Often got a lot of flack from other top experts, such as myself, for times in his annotated games where he deliberately made worse plays that kept a U because he wanted to prevent a Q draw from hurting him a lot, which is like, sometimes it's a good idea, but when he was like doing that way more often than anyone else, we were just like, this is not, like, no, this is wrong. Like, what are you doing? Because the U is such a bad letter. And even if you have a QU, that doesn't mean you're Gucci. Like, you might still be in big trouble. Yeah, no torquated here. Just good old torquate that doesn't take any hooks. What a good bingo that was. Okay, I'm up 105 with 4 in the bag. The game is won. I should play off maybe 2 tiles if I want to. I think I'll play Fleur. Oh, maybe I should just play Kif. Maybe I'll play Kiev to set up ISH words and empty the bag. No. I'm just going to play Kif. No, I'm going to play Fix. That's the right play with IF. I think. Maybe it isn't. Doesn't even score as much as the others. But it blocks this thing. Is there even a bingo here? Probably is. But it blocks this possible 2-letter word underlap play. which I want to do. All right, Joe. Who's Joe? Do you guys know who Joe is? What to do? So I don't think opponent has anything. Ah, Joe is a loved one. Okay, thanks for letting me know. SA is not a word. If I play Iwis, what am I giving back? I don't think anything. I don't think I'm giving anything back. But I might be wrong. Where else can I play Iwis? Nowhere else. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, I'm gonna play this. Yeah. So now I have this spot and the other spot. So this one's 25. That one's 23. Good game. I came back from the dead. See, this goes to show luck evens out in the end. Oh man, I am especially savage today. But don't worry, I'm normally very good-natured. Well, Dustin, I guess. Oh, you're not Dustin, you're Bunzo. Okay, let's play Bunzo. GG. Will we have time? Hopefully we'll have a little bit of time to look at the game from earlier, or from yesterday. Do you guys want to see that? Do you want to see... do you want to see a game? Should we cover games? I feel like Will probably cover games as well. So if I don't have time, next Tuesday is probably the next stream on this channel. Hopefully, if Wander 15 is feeling up to it. And probably see some games there. All right, good luck to Bunzo. Nice. Yeah, I saw it because I was looking. I thought I might have a play there before you made your play, Chris. But I didn't. All right. I finally get to play an opening bingo. And I couldn't be happier. I am a luck box. It's confirmed. I am back from the purgatory. That is whether I'm a lucky person or an unlucky person. And I am currently a lucky person. Yeah. Anywho, good game, Chris. Got really lucky there with Torquate, for sure. And I've gotten very lucky with this opening play. For those that aren't aware, I mentioned this a lot. The likelihood of opening with a bingo, if you are first, is slightly under 1 in 7. If you know all the words and can find them, of course. And the likelihood of opening with a bingo if you're second is, I think, a slightly higher than 1 in 7. So Chainers comes down, does block one of my spots, gives me a new spot for aeration. Very useful word. Comes up all the time because it uses a lot of vowels. So opening with 2 bingos, Bunzo has the opportunity to score a boatload of points in either of these 2 spots or even with the 4th bingo in a row. So we'll see what he's drawn into. But so far, this is a pretty even game. Even though I might have bingoed twice in a row, the average score that this play of aeration gives back is definitely higher than the difference between my score and Bunzo's score. So despite me having the advantage of, okay, well, never mind. That was a very unfortunate circumstance. Bunzo could only score 17. But on average, I will be behind on my turn, which gives me potentially a slight advantage because it's my turn, but seem pretty even. So here I have the Z, but I don't have a natural play that hits this triple really hard. But I can, if I want to, play something like Zeal for 66 points. The main issue with that is the leave of AGOU. That's a very bad leave. So there might be something better. I don't think so. But I already have this play of like Zonula for 50. That keeps my blank. So that's got to be better, I think. Just draw agoutis. I see. Is that how you do it? I've drawn into... Wait, is that a bingo? Do I have it? I don't remember if wearying is a word. I have no way of checking though, because it doesn't fit. But what about like rowingly or wiringly? Oh, I have wrongly. But yeah, like something like wrangly. It looks like there should be something here, but there might not be. But yeah, oh no, I don't have wrongly. I have an I. So this is a weird position. Like I could just drop a W or a Y if I wanted to. Ryings is not a word. Yeah. So I could drop like a W, or I could drop the Y and the W. That seems pretty good. Unrying. So worrying. Yeah. Okay. I might have missed something. Austin will tell me if I missed something. Or someone else will tell me. Which I definitely appreciate, like, after the fact. But yeah, man, it's so exhausting, guys, to play so much Scrabble in such a little amount of time and then come home. While I'm playing, I'm pretty much always energetic. Like during the 5 days of the Scrabble Players Championship, the first day I was definitely tired, but the second, third, fourth, and fifth day, I had a lot of energy to expend because my body's like ready to play. But now that I've come home, it is a crash, guys. It is such a crash. And hello to the Adam555. Welcome to Thursdays with me, Axer Typo. My apartment is heating up, so that could also be a reason that I am that I am tired. But we have this last game against Bunzo, a very, very large supporter of Scrabble content, specifically on this stream as well, has already gifted a sub today. Um, what a guy that I'm trying to beat in Scrabble. I was actually in St. Louis around 2 weeks ago, where Bunzo calls home, and we played a lot of over the board Scrabble. And he beat me the first time we played, so that means we had to play another like 6 times so I could beat him. So Jib comes down. That should be good for me, but it isn't, I don't think. I don't have an E for jibe. So I think I'm just going to play like jibing, which is a fun way to continue on. Or I could just continue some other way. Yeah. Who knows? It's always fun to extend words. Might not be the best option. All right. Drew a couple of vowels, which is good. But who knows what is lurking? I don't see a bingo yet. Parading. I have 2 D's. Parodied. Doesn't fit. Disspread. Doesn't fit. It's interesting, like, there are a couple words that go here, like zeal. Is that it? Look how many E's are out. There's so many E's left. 9 E's. Bet you Bunzo has too many E's. So Zoa works, but that's it. It stops right there. Zeal. Anywho. Yeah, diapered, I saw that too. Also doesn't fit. Yeah. R's comes down. So maybe he doesn't have a lot of E's. And they're all still in the bag. Because otherwise you might play ERS if he has multiple E's. You guys think I have drip? What a question. Let's do it. Let's assume that I have drip. All right, we drew into unblockable bingos. Now that is a good feeling. When you have a rack and you see that you can use all of your letters in multiple spots on the board, nothing's going to stop you until your opponent plays a word that you're unfamiliar with that blocks one of your spots. And then you challenge unsuccessfully. And then they block your other spot. Yeah. That's happened. It's a horrible feeling. If you're garroted, there might be some drip. What does garroted mean? Oh my goodness. Well, I am so glad I looked that up. Oh my gracious. Well, the atom. Unprecedented. I don't know what I was trying to say there. Well done. You totally you totally got me there. You baited the streamer. Oof. So, what do we have? We have canoodle. And we have canoodle. And we have caboodle. And might have other stuff too. There's a really funny clip on the internet of a Canadian news show, newscast, where the I think the newscaster was like off script and asked asked the female reporter if she wanted to canoodle later, and she was like, I no, what?" And it was extremely awkward because the newscaster thought that canoodle meant like hang out rather than like cuddle. So yeah, there's that. This is just as embarrassing, right? Just as embarrassing as checking the word garrote. So yeah, that was a cool story, bro. While we're waiting for Bunzo to make a move. What else could we have here? Coronad. Unfortunately, not valid. Or fortunately, depending on where you are. Good care. Coronade. Nope. Oh, Coronade was already. Hey, what's up, yo, bro? So, yeah, no, it's just canoodle in both spots, is what I see. But I'm gonna play caboodle, because it's funner. Well, maybe not the definition, but the word itself is more fun. Yeah. Vanadus. Through an N. Vanadous. It's blocked. Chaining to vanadium. Crowd or a collection? A crowd or collection? Aren't those like two different things? Okay, Reb. Avocados. Advantageous. What should I do? Should I block this E? Or just not worry about life? I think I should just not worry about life and potentially suffer consequences of losing as a result of that. Just to demonstrate that you can't give up. That if you don't give up, you might win. And if you do give up, you might lose. Let's play Ova. Am I making sense anymore? I don't think I'm making any sense. Hey, yo, bro. I had a very rough tournament. I did finish in the positive, 16 to 15 wins and losses, which puts me above average in the top division against the strongest players in the continent. However, that meant I lost a lot of rating points, and I didn't cash in the tournament like I wanted to, and yeah, some rough games for sure. I was expecting I would do better. I haven't done this poorly in a national event since 2014, so could have gone better, but stuff happens, you know. Yeah. What should I do here? What should I do? Deafish? Is that a word? Deafish is a funny play. It's a really bad play, actually. I'm gonna play Feud. No. I'm gonna play this word. Safe. to block all these lanes and score some points. Although I do keep a U and I get rid of my S. It's a good trade-off, I think. Do I think the field evolved since before COVID? I do think that this was one of the weakest fields in the past 10 years, I think. I think the field was weaker in 2019. Maybe. And possibly in 2018? No, in 2018, Nigel was there. I don't know. The fact that Wander 15 that Will Anderson played made the field a lot stronger. So yeah, it wasn't like terribly weak. There was me, Joey Krafchick, Jackson Smiley, Kenji Matsumoto, Ori Swift, Will Anderson. Those are like I think those are the 6 favorites, like in the first tier, I would say, of like the top tier. Then there was like Kevin Fraley, Robin, Michael Fagan, who else? Joe Edley, Jeremy Hall, maybe, like Seth Lipkin. I don't know, like a bunch of like 1900 level players as well. So it was pretty good, but yeah, definitely a lot of people were rusty. On the first day, I saw like a phony 3, at least one phony 3. Like I saw the word fam. People are sort of confused about what's a valid word now because of the expurgation and being rusty and not playing over the board much. So that's definitely a factor. But I don't know how much of a factor. Oh yeah, Malik, Weinstein, and Appel. Yeah, those should be in the top 2 tiers for sure. I think some people improved, but I think for the most part, no. I think people were definitely rusty. I do think it was, I think this was the biggest, like, can I say, like, crapshoot that a nationals I've ever played in, for sure, but not by much. Not by much, I don't think. But we need motivation. I think the top players, those that have the most potential, like we need motivation to get better and like keep up the work, keep up the studying, keep up the playing. That motivation is not really there at the moment. We need more events that are sponsored, which Scopely is doing a fantastic job at promoting the game that way. And we need like events that are like prestigious to get people to come with like higher prize funds, because yeah, operating at a like total net loss whenever you go to a tournament is not really good. It definitely makes people lose a lot of motivation to keep up their efforts and being the best player that they can. But yeah, that was happening before COVID too, so what can you do? Okay, I'm gonna play Kaf. Try not to draw the Q here. Oh, I should actually play Kif. That way I can draw into Cat if I draw the Q as well as the QI spots. Okay, I drew EE. Do you think anyone improved a lot from extra study time or online play for 2 years? I actually disagree, Luckbox Lind, about Michael Fagan having improved significantly. He's definitely improved, but I don't think he's improved significantly because I play him all the time at club. I haven't seen much of an improvement in the last during COVID. But a lot of the younger players, like in the teenagers, have improved a whole bunch, and we saw people gaining tons of rating, tons and tons of it. Um, yeah, like wasn't unless he was like holding back, because I've been playing him like every week since the summer, you know? So unless he was like holding back or something, like I don't think he's really improved much. I think he just had a really, really good tournament and played pretty much the best Scrabble he's ever played. So kudos, of course. Um, hmm. All right. Well, guess this game is kind of over. There's not much to do here. Let's play off a tile and maybe draw into something. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Not much to do. Let's make this aesthetic play. Hasbro should invest in some media documentary to gain some attention. Yeah, that would probably be a good PR move for Hasbro. They invest in Canada. Hasbro Canada invests in Hasbro Canada invests in the Canadian Championship every few years, but not really sure if we're gonna have a Canadian Championship next year or even this year. Probably not this year. But it'd be really cool because that's a very prestigious event and it is sponsored by Hasbro Canada. The Canadian Championship, compared to the Scrabble Players Championship or any American championships, only takes the top 30 or so, 30 or 40 Canadian players. Which again, that's a lot now. Like, 30, 40 players is a lot. Like, you're going to get pretty low down in the ratings range at this point. At that amount. But before it was like really like the top 30, top 40 Canadian players was like starting at like 1500 or 1600 level, going all the way up to like 2200 level. But nowadays top 30 or 40 would probably be like 1000, 1100 level all the way up to 2100. Hey, what's up, Liari? How's it going? Yeah, Hasbro Canada hasn't done the same as Hasbro America. Shout out to Liari, who is a cryptic crossword streamer. If you're interested in another crossword game, which you probably are if you're watching Scrabble. All right. I think I probably have a bingo here, but I don't see it. I'm gonna play Melodia, give him an X spot to cure his pain, and finish the game on the next move. Yeah, Melanoid. So bad. So bad, guys. Thank you, Adam, for finding that. I hope I didn't miss moves like that at Nationals. I know I missed a couple of high probability bingos in the first game, but hopefully nothing like that. Woogles is rating? What? How did Woogles start a stream in between when I started and ended and already has rated me? You couldn't anagram a top 58? Neither could I. I had Melanoid. Or is that what you're talking about too? Anywho. But yeah, good game, Chess Bunzo. It was a very fun start, but then Nut was like sad. So the stream's over, guys. I do want to show like some of the games from the Scrabble Players Championship, and I want to look at them because I haven't looked at a lot of them. But I think I'll do that all over on my stream some other time, on my personal stream on my personal channel. So feels weird to shout myself out, but I'm doing it. Oh no, I can't. Oh, that's so funny. That is so funny. Oh man. Okay. Well, I am I'll manually shout myself out. Hey, Will, what's up? At least I can shout you out. Great. All right. That's what I meant to say. Sorry. Sometimes I confuse myself for Wander 15. Like I dream that I am Wander 15, but I wake up and I'm still Axer Typo. Oh man. Wander 15 stream rent when? Man, I can't speak either. Hmm. Anyways, okay. We're gonna raid somebody. I'm gonna find somebody to raid. Now you just get my face. But thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks to all the new followers. All of the people that have been there for a while as well. It's really good to be back home streaming from my normally. Thank you for following. Oh. Wait, that's my own. Oops. That's the wrong widget. It's like I'm on my own stream now. Oops. AI Algo has followed me. An empty bag of stories. They're following Axer Typo. I have the wrong widget on this scene. Sorry about that. Yeah, good night, Liari. Let's figure out a target to raid. Let's see. Who do we have? We have a couple of people. EFFJU, we have leechess.org. Huh. We could raid Leechess. What if we raided Leechess? Or STL Chess Club? Yeah. Maybe. But there I think are they about to end? Austin just started? Okay, I'll decide who to raid. I'm gonna end the stream and choose a target. Thanks everybody for being here. I'll see you, if not next week, some other time. It's good to be back home. And Austin is indeed live, so we might raid him. See you guys.